Our city is your city. Come share it with us.
Hello and welcome to beautiful Kingston, Ontario, here at Richardson Stadium. My name is Jacob Ewing. I'll be with you the whole entire day. It's game 2 of day 2 of AA Girls OFSAA here at Richardson. And we have a team who's from Kingston, a home team, a host team, hosting AA Girls OFSAA. It's LaSalle Secondary School taking on a team from Northern Ontario, well, a lot northern than a lot of these teams. It's Theriault Secondary from the NEOAA from Timmins, Ontario. So a far travel here for Theriault, facing a team that is only 10 minutes down the road in LaSalle. And we're kickoff here for game number 2. We had a game this morning still in Group D. Two teams battle out. It was a 4-0 victory for it was a 4-0 victory for Bishop McDonald. They played Garneau from the Ottawa region, I believe from Orleans, Ontario. A 4-0 victory. So we move to two other teams in Group D. It's LaSalle, who is the 4th seed in Group D, and Theriault, who is the 5th seed in Group D. So two teams battling it out. I'm not too sure how they ended up yesterday, as this is day 2. And yesterday we had the AAA boys, but here comes LaSalle on the attack down the wing. They'll look to cross it in. They do successfully, right into the hands of the keeper. And she'll hold on. That's number 40 with the catch. Trista Gannett. And they'll send it down the wing. We'll see which team can kind of establish things early. Gonna calm things down as LaSalle, lots of room in the midfield here. Here's Deslille, far side. Into the corner. Back into the midfield. Bit of a hard touch there, trying to keep it in bounds. Unable to. A turnover will give it right to the Flames. So a throw in for the Flames on the far side. It's the Theriault in the kind of maroon and the Black Knights in the white this morning. It's what time is it right now? A 10 o'clock kickoff. We'll have 7 games today. We already concluded 1, so 6 games including this one here on the CASA YouTube channel. So if you don't want to miss any of your OFSAA action, remember to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Here's a chance for LaSalle in the box. Deep in it. They'll try a cross opportunity as they have a player back door, but they'll have to regroup. Taking their time, they'll try to play it across, but we boot it all the way back out to the back line, and a sprinting effort from Millward will slow it down. Millward to the midfield. Nice touch there from McDowell. And here comes Smith. Smith down the line. Leader. Great tackle there from La Rochelle, and that'll go out of bounds. We'll see what is coming up. I believe we'll have a corner, potentially we will. The first corner of the day for the Black Knights, who have been very offensive for the first 3 minutes of this game. Trying to get a goal early. Would love to get on the board to start their morning off successfully. Here it is, not too much height on it. Theriault will get there first and start the transition. Nice touch from. They'll send it down. Kakuka will chase it for Theriault. Gives it over. Sent back in. Kakuka will chase it. Try to win a 50. Nice win by the LaSalle player. We booted all the way out by Smith. Up the field. Here starts the transition for the Black Knights. A ball sent all the way down to Chilton. To the corner. La Rochelle will win their first for Theriault. And out of bounds it goes. And Emerson Smith will make her way up the field to take the throw for the Black Knights. So the Knights looking very dominant here, winning a lot of 50s, outpacing Theriault here early on. Both teams trying to, get their feet moving. It's an early morning here for both these teams. But I think a big advantage for LaSalle is that, they have the host advantage. That's a big one. You get to sleep in your own bed before the game. You feel comfortable with Theriault. Long travels, has to stay in a hotel. It's a little bit different from your normal soccer tournament. Maybe in your own region, right? You get to stay home and everything like that. So LaSalle having the benefit. That one will go out of bounds on the far side. It will be a LaSalle throw upcoming. Mistouch from Theriault. A shot from LaSalle in the box. Dangerous opportunities. It is bouncing around. LaSalle player will outpace and get there first. They'll play it back safely. They're able to keep it in. Here's Smith slowing things down. They'll play it to Millward. Millward will try to switch it to the midfield. Here's Theriault. Outside, inside the box, and that will let it roll out of bounds. Smart play there from Gannett, the keeper, to gain possession. So they're all looking to work their way out of their own end. And that's not what you want to see from the keeper. We'll just give it right to the attacker of LaSalle, and she'll get it right back. Theriault looking very congested there in the middle. Would like to see them potentially expand their formation just a bit. Just kind of spread out, especially on the goal kicks, right? You're looking for that open space to kind of start a transition. We'll have a throw-in at the halfway line for Theriault, the Flames. Out of bounds once more. We'll have another one from around the same territory. As Gabriel Lapointe will throw it in. Down the line. Kukuka will chase it for the Flames. Smith battling with her. The 217's going at it. Kukula will get it back. Opportunity to potentially cross it in as LaSalle is playing dangerously close to their out-of-bounds line. It will go out of bounds, but it will be a throw-in. Kukuka will step up to take it quickly. Tosses it in. Off the top of the head of a LaSalle player, bouncing around. Just trying to calm it down. Lapointe looking for the midfield. Nice little inside-outside to get her around a player, and LaSalle will break it out. It's a Leader. Leader with some space. Trying to beat La Rochelle down the near sideline. And will just not the angle she would have wanted. That one ends up out of bounds, and we'll have a goal kick upcoming for the Flames. See a lot of players in the midfield there for the Flames. Kind of sticking by a lot closer to LaSalle players when they should be looking for that open space. They attempt a near side pass just to try to work it out, and it's ineffective. It will be a throw-in as it goes out of bounds for the Black Knights. Smith will step up to take it. Smith gets it back. All this time and space, and it goes out of bounds. They're going to call it, so they turn it over once more, so the Flames will have a throw-in on the near side. Smith into the midfield. Theriault sends it to the far side. Chasing it is Butler. Butler's able to get there first and keep it in. She's got a defender on her back. 1-2. And intercepted there. A strong play by Gagnon of the Flames. So we're throwing for the Black Knights on the far side. They'll take possession and just play it back. Smart play. Turned over, though, and out of bounds off of a cleat of a LaSalle player. We'll have a throw-in for the Flames on the far side. I would like to see them pick up the pace a little bit there. Maybe make some runs. Everybody flat-footed, and it'll be, I believe, a violation on the throw, so it will go the other way. But not a lot of runs happening for the Flames, kind of standing still. And, well, as you saw on that throw specifically, it went right to a Black Knights player. They'll have to boot it just to keep it in the midfield. A lot of Flames surrounding that one. We'll see who challenges. Bouncing around inside the box. And smart play there by Riley La Rochelle will let it go out of bounds. A short kick will keep it in Black Knights' possession. Leader battling it for LaSalle. Has possession in the corner and will give a corner kick as it bounces off La Rochelle in the corner and out of bounds. We'll have a corner kick incoming, as LaSalle has been the dominant team so far out the gates as we reach the 10-minute mark gone in this game. Here's the corner. Inside. Gets through a couple Theriault players. Turn and kind of kicks it over top of herself, but out of bounds it will go. And it will be a goal kick. This one played shortly. And battle in the midfield. This one approaching out of bounds, and LaSalle player will let it go because it was making its way for a throw. Butler will get it back. Little 1-2 with the throw-in player. This one battling in the midfield. Opportunity inside the box. She scores! Wow, what a finish. No, is it in? I don't think it is in. People are celebrating. It caught me off guard too, but that is no goal, folks. It's to do with the uprights for football, and it just looked like it went bar and in, but it is no goal. Sorry, I was fooled. The LaSalle bench was fooled. They were yelling and screaming, and they kind of fooled. It kind of added. I was pretty convinced that was a goal, but it's no goal. It went off the top of the bottom of the uprights. It kind of bounced down like it was barred down and hit the netting and everything. It was very convincing. No goal. We're still tied up at 0-0 as inside the box. I believe that was Deslille. Just going to under it a little bit too much. So we'll stay tied at 0 apiece. LaSalle will turn over possession. Here's Butler on the outside. Trying to make her way down the line. She'll cross it in off a Theriault player and scooped up there as Trista Gonette has been sharp early on, and she has been. So kicked up the field. LaSalle still the first ones to it. Theriault's got to change something up. This one lobbed into the box. An opportunity here as she'll chase it. Nice little spin move by Gonette as she'll be first to it, and she'll boot it out. And it goes right to the LaSalle players. Theriault has to spread out here. Here's an opportunity at the top of the box. Battling around, they'll finally be able to send it out. LaSalle. Inside the box. Dancing around. That's Hogan. Inside the box now. Nice little passing play. Opportunity here to get the lead, and a slow roller will be picked up and booted out once more by Gonette. They'll send it out. Trying to get some offense. Kakuka's been waiting up there near the halfway line for her offensive opportunity. She'll try to find something now. A 50, won by Smith. Inside, outside, look at all that space from LaSalle. Smart soccer there. Leader. Tries to send a through ball, stopped by La Rochelle, but sent right back into the midfield. Theriault's got to figure that out. They can't keep sending this ball right to LaSalle players. Here's Butler. Turns it in, wants a 1-2, doesn't get it. It will end up right in Theriault possession, and she wasn't pressured from behind, but just that feeling that there is a presence will give her the decision just to send it out of bounds. We'll have a corner kick incoming for the Black Knights. Here's the corner. Not too much height on it and easily sent out by Theriault. So we'll have a throw in. They look to get it in quickly as they expand their shape. Back outside. So send it in on a half volley all the way to the other side. So everybody will shift slowly but surely. And just an attempt to keep it in, unsuccessful there by Leader, will end up out of bounds. And so looks like we'll have a couple of substitutions. Make that 2 for the Flames and 3 for LaSalle. Got Jasmine Martin, as well as Danica LaRoche for Theriault. Ava Verana and Jordan Safila subbing in for LaSalle. Two of the 3 substitutions for the Black Knights. So we're back and underway after 5 new players join us here at Richardson. Here's Hogan. Try a shot. Big block there by Chantal Kakuka. And that's a shot. That's a beautiful save. As Gonette had to reach up and grab that one. Nice way to pull it down. And just a scrambled play there by Riley LaRochelle will just send it out of bounds. Got to play a bit more patient than that, especially when you have time and space. Here's Hogan. Smith gets around 1. Tries to play into the midfield. Will be immediately met by a Theriault player who will send it out of bounds. It will tip off a LaSalle player, though. That one lobbed up in the air into the midfield. We'll see who's able to gain possession. It will end up right in the feet of Lily Butler. Still send it down to the back line. Theriault can't scramble here. Shoulder to shoulder, won by LaSalle. Butler on the far side. Tries a cross, in there. Who's there? There's a player. She scores! It's Deslille on the far side off of a cross from Butler. Finds herself all alone, and it's no goal. Offside flag is up. It's 2 goals that have seemed like they have gone in. The LaSalle bench has gone wild, but they have both been called back. Deslille thought she had her first goal of the morning. No goal it is, and I've been fooled twice. The offside flag is hard to spot sometimes, and it was up, and you know what? It makes sense. Deslille was just a little bit too far up the field. The defenders were still pushed up a little bit more, just a couple steps forward from being onside, but no goal. Offside is the call. Will remain at 0-0 here at the halfway line. This one will go out of bounds, so Theriault, the Flames have been caught in their own end a lot so far in this game, looking to switch something up here, and we'll have a couple substitutions coming into this game for the Flames. Emma Lavassier will join the back line. Back and forth it goes. It'll just be kicked up and right to the back line. Salle will get there. Still a 50. Who will win it? They'll send it into the box. Why not make it dangerous? Nice touch. Trying to make it 1-0. They do. That one will count. And LaSalle finally has their first goal of the game. It's 1-0 for the Black Knights. And just a beautiful goal. They'll send it into the box. And that's how they found success. Just make Theriault panic. And they did. And it's Alexis Verana with the first goal of the morning. So Verana will start things off for the Knights, and you had to think it was coming with how much pressure LaSalle had, and they were finally able to get one. And if Theriault isn't able to step up their game defensively, we could see a second one here coming soon. Still lots of time for Theriault to figure stuff out. They just looked a bit panicked at times, and instead of maybe controlling the ball, they just instead just kind of cleared out of dangerous territory. Here's an opportunity if she could turn on the Jets. She gets past one, but a desperation effort there from the final center back, able to clear it over. That was a nice run. That was number 3, Sophia Neal from the Flames, trying to get away. And that's what Theriault needs to do. Find some space. That throw-in immediately intercepted by a LaSalle player. And out of bounds, it will be kicked, and we'll have a throw-in incoming for the Flames. Long throw. Battle in the midfield. It will bounce up through for a couple LaSalle players. They'll play to the near side. Mistouch there. Far side, right for Butler. He's got lots of space to work with. She'll try to send a through ball. Bouncing through, and there's the clearance. We'll see if any attackers could get on this now as it's sent forward. LaSalle now will work it. Tries to play it inside and immediately sent back out. Here's Hogan. Hogan to the goal scorer, Verana. Outside to Butler. Butler's got some skill on her. We'll take it to the corner. Tries to get past one. Does. Here's the cross. Who's there on the box for LaSalle? And Bangs will just run it out. Hogan will play it back for Millward. She'll take us her time, look up. That's a great play, and look at that. She found Butler on the opposite side of the field with some space. Immediately gets played back in the middle, and a big clearance from Jasmine Martin to the midfield. Sent back in. I don't mind this from LaSalle. They're not afraid just to throw anything in the box and just cause havoc, as Theriault has seemed to scramble here early on when chaos has ensued. Like to see a bit more, just a bit more patience from the Flames going on throughout this game. This one's sent out, immediately intercepted by Butler. Can she keep it in? It will just be a little bit too hard, and will roll out of bounds. We'll have another goal kick incoming. LaSalle, top of the box. We'll send it in and just immediately cleared out of bounds for a corner. Just don't want anything dangerous approaching their net. That was Danica LaRoche with the clearance. And so LaSalle, another opportunity with at the 23-minute mark here in the first half with 7 minutes to go to add to their lead with a corner. We'll see what type of strategy they go for here. This one a slow roller and just not the cross she would have wanted. It goes out of bounds. And will result in a goal kick. Five substitutions coming into this game. 3 for the Knights and 2 for the Flames. As Grace Windsor, Des Leal, and as well as Jocelyn Leader will sub into this game for the Black Knights. Turned over immediately again. Chasing it down. The keeper's able to get there. Great play by Gwinnett to recover after a missed kick was happened. In the midfield. They'll calm things down. That's a beautiful touch there. Sent right back in. Verana. That's Ava Verana. Crossed over. Takes a touch in the box. Here's Dangerous rolling towards the goalie. And the keeper will just scoop it up. And she'll decide to boot it out. Just got to be a bit more precise where you want to put it, as it was really put in a vicinity where there's one Flame and 4 Knights. And the Knights will have a throw-in on the near side. Here's Grace Windsor. She'll send it in. Windsor gets it back, and I believe we're going to have a violation potentially, which will change the throw to a Flames throw. The point on the throw. Sends it far side. Calming it down. Gets 1 touch. Working in the midfield. 50. Send it to the box. Martin will step up and just bang it out of bounds. Bang it out of danger. Here's a play, though. Over top of 1. There's 1 all alone, but the offside flag will come up, and that will bring us right back to the halfway point. Looked dangerous there for a second, but you could kind of notice that she was just a couple steps offside. So we'll be pulled right back to about the 52-yard line in the LaSalle end. And they'll have themselves a free kick. We'll see what they can work with here. They like to expand. You can see their players getting very, very wide here. We'll see what region they decide to play it. They like that far side, and they'll attack. And a smart play there from the defender. That was number 26, Emma Lavassier, to bank it off a LaSalle player. Goes out of bounds. We'll see a goal kick for Gannett. Approaching the end of the first half, it's been all LaSalle. The shots 5-0 so far, but still a 1-0 game. So Theriault very much in it. This one sent to the box. An opportunity here as it bounces around. Takes a weird bounce. Open net. And hands on head there for a moment, as she knew that net was open for a split second. Unable to finish, as it was Ava Verana with a golden opportunity. Theriault will try to get it out again. Just immediately transitioned over to LaSalle. Possession all in their favor. Here's a shot from the side and a great save from Gannett. Very busy so far this morning, and will continue to be busy as we get into the second half, unless Theriault can change up the game plan and expand a little bit. On the far side, they'll play it down the line. Here's Verana. Tries to turn it across, and immediately recognized from Gannett that is way far out of bounds. Couple substitutions for Theriault going to come into this game. Isabelle Gagnon, as well as number 23, Dina Chilton, will sub into this game for the Flames. LaSalle turns it over. Here comes the Black Knights. Theriault, who had a goal turned back earlier for being offside, will try a shot just wide. It will end back in the hands of the keeper. Had a lot of goal kicks so far this morning, the keeper has. And that one on the ground. A couple of those two which are dangerous because they get turned over and immediately are inside the box. She'll run it out. Ava Verana makes her way in. Will try to cross it in. And the keeper will have herself another goal kick. We'll see what she tries to do here. She'll bring it over to the far side of her 6-yard box. Just another one that doesn't go too far. Here comes the Black Knights already transitioning. Theriault, she'll try a shot and right to the hands of the keeper once more. This time she'll be able to pick it up, and she'll like to fire it as far away as possible. Black Knights in the midfield. Nice cut. Finds all the space. Will play it in the middle. Theriault Will she try once more? She will. Looks far side off the post. Rebounds right there. But unable to get there are the Knights. And out of bounds it goes. Theriault survives another attack from the Black Knights. It feels inevitable now that another goal is coming for LaSalle. But if you're Theriault, you're just trying to survive to the end of the first half. 20 seconds to go plus added time, which I don't believe will be much. A corner is given for LaSalle. Here's the cross. It's a low one. Gives it right back to the cross taker. She'll try another one. Why not a shot? Out of bounds it goes. Just misses the net wide as we'll reach the 30-minute mark. We'll see how much time the ref gives for added time. A short one. They'll play it to the center back. It immediately turned over. Here comes Leader into the midfield. Finds it back. They'll play it back to the back line. And the ref says, that's the end of your offensive opportunity and the end of the first half. It's a 1-0 LaSalle Black Knights game after a goal from number 22, Alexis Varana, in the middle of the half. A very, very dominant effort. This could easily be blown wide open, but it's been a great play from the back line and from the keeper, Trista Gannett. That keeps us at a 1-goal game. We'll be back after a 5-minute halftime. Don't go anywhere. You're watching AA girls soccer action from Kingston, Ontario.
Our city is your city. Come share it with us.
We welcome you back here after halftime between the Flames and the Black Knights. A 1-0 lead going the LaSalle way after the first 30 of a goal inside the box by Alexis Verana. And while it was a very dominant effort, the shots 7-0 in the favor of the Black Knights. And looking to continue that there as immediately after the kickoff, just the pressure already on the Flames. The Flames are going to need to play a much more, I'd say, patient second half. They were they kind of panicked in a lot of these scenarios where they would just get the ball and just kind of boot it down the field. So I would like to see the Flames maybe expand a lot more, especially on these goal kicks. The Black Knights owned the goal kicks, especially possession-wise, as soon as they were done, as you see right there, immediately turned over by the Black Knights. They'll fire it all the way back out to the back line. Turning in, look for Butler outside, but there to intercept it is the left back of the Flames. Butler pressuring, turned over. Here's Theriault. She'll take it to the corner. Cross it in. That's a great cross. Looks for Verana inside the box. Just can't turn it. And it will go out of bounds for a goal kick. That's a great opportunity there. It's just the extensive pressure kind of suffocating the Flames' defense. Not letting them any room at all. This ball turned over. LaSalle will turn it in. Here's Theriault. Had a goal turned over earlier in the game for offside, but there's the goal she thought she had earlier. And LaSalle doubles down, makes it a 2-0 game as Theriault works her way inside the box and finishes it slowly but surely past the keeper. And so it's another breakdown in their own end from the Flames. Just a turnover as soon as they get the ball. LaSalle very, very good at just shutting things down. This ball immediately just kicked deep in LaSalle end, and LaSalle will have the ball now to work with. They'll send it right back, though. We'll see what they decide to do with it here. A pass. Right into the feet of Hogan. And they'll work it back to their back line. In the midfield, the Flames have possession. They'll boot it upfield, and they'll start chase. Nice little resilience there from Chantel Kukuka to get that ball outfield twice. They'll play it on the far side now. The Black Knights turn in. Get past one. Pass in the midfield for Theriault, who scored the last goal. Here's a shot from about 35 yards out. That one bouncing around the box. The keeper's waiting for it to come for her. Butler would put on pressure, but nonetheless grabbed up by Gannett and sent to midfield. Kukuka will try to slow that down. Nice win on the challenge there by Millward. Salle doing a great job. As soon as they get the ball, they look up. Here's a chance for Butler inside the box. If she can get there first, a smart play by the center back, chasing back, just to play that out of bounds as it was coming right towards net. And that was number 29 to clear that out of danger. Audrey Stevens. So a corner kick given to the Black Knights, looking to extend their lead once more. Played closely to the keeper, a little bit too close as it goes out of bounds. And so it will be a Flames goal kick for Gannett. The Flames just have to expand here. They have to look for this open space. You see a lot of them just kind of just going outside the box, and they will play it short, and they have numbers over on that far side. We'll see if they can use those numbers. Immediately, LaSalle pressures, and it will be played out of bounds for a LaSalle throw-in on the far side. will await the throw. Gets through a couple. We'll play it into the midfield. Theriault will get a head on it. Just bouncing around inside the box. We'll see who takes advantage. Varana's there, still bouncing around. No one's able to get it, and it's a finish for her second goal of the night from Alexis Varana. Make that second goal of the morning, as it's only 10:45, but nonetheless, Alexis Varana opened the game and has the third goal of the game. And just like that, 2 goals in the first 5 minutes of the second half for LaSalle, really opening the score right up as well. They were very dominant in the first half as well, just couldn't find the back and then only did it once. And they're looking to add to their lead now, which is already 3, as they'll gain back possession here off kickoff. Hogan runs down the line. She'll look to cross one in, will turn back. Finds Butler. Butler will try to cross it in immediately, but won't be very good. This one turned over. Still at the top of the box. Flames have to be careful here that this doesn't get turned over in a weird situation. Out of bounds it goes, and it will be called a corner for the Black Knights. And so the Black Knights will be able to send something in here. Looks to be Windsor on the end of it. Butler will play the close option. Won't be needed. Sends it in. Bouncing around. Scrambling. The Flames need to get it out. It's still inside the box. Opportunity, but there's tons of numbers with the block. Theriault still there. Great save by the keeper up close, and it goes wide. That's a huge defensive effort from the Flames, and they survive that dangerous scoring opportunity. Beautifully executed. They put numbers in the box, just making sure nothing was getting through. Gwinnett made a huge save on her own line. And the follow-up shot just barely goes over the bar. First 7 minutes in, and we stay at a 3-0 game. Shots are 10-0 for the Black Knights. Goes to show how dominant they've been, especially on the offense. Outside, that's a leader. We'll try to play it in. Bounces around a couple players. And he looks to be, we'll have a whistle, and looks to be a foul potentially going against the Black Knights. So we'll have a Flames free kick from their own 15-yard line. And they'll just clear it out to the back line of LaSalle. But that back line of LaSalle holding steady at around the 45-yard line. Kukuka trying to break through. She's got 4 defenders in front of her, but she's got no options really to pass to unless she wants to go back. As she just needs some options there, but on her wing, and some center mids making some outlet passes. Maybe some runs would be nice, but that opportunity dies down as here comes Black Knights the other way. Inside, outside, frees up some room, looks for Butler on the run. Nice interception there by the back line, but she'll get it back. Hogan will try the cross in. We'll ride the line until it goes out of bounds, and we'll have a goal kick. 2 substitutions coming to this game for the Flames. They'll be number 30 checking back in. That's Jasmine Martin, as well as number 6 for the Flames, Danica LaRoche. They look for the near side. Butler reads it like a book. She's got some room all alone in a great defensive effort to get back there. I believe that was Chantel Kukuka. Butler with the ball inside the box. Potential hat-trick watch here for Varana. That one chipped on net, and it barely misses. It was a ball that kind of took an odd deflection, and made its way. It looked like it was poised for the top corner, but it just misses wide. And so we'll have a goal kick again. Martin will be the one that steps up to take it. She seems to be the one that takes most of these. Here's Butler in the box. Martin will clear it away, and we'll have a throw-in on the near side for the Black Knights. Crossed in, strong cross, but a good hands from Gannett will slow things down, and she'll look for Kokuka. She sees her up the field. Smith is shadowing her out of bounds, and a throw-in for the Flames on the far side. They get numbers upfield, exactly what they need. Start the runs. Now pressure that ball, and that one will just get booted over everyone, but out of bounds it goes. So another throw-in for the Flames, exactly what they need. Get the ball upfield, get numbers upfield, and slowly transition upfield. That one cut off. Good read there by Theriault. Verana turns. Gives it right to Butler. Butler will slow things down and just toss one at net. It's an easy save for Gannett. So play it far side. Smith will step up to shut that down. Verana will just toss it up in the air and says, "Who wants it?" Bouncing back and forth, the Flames will just boot it out. And no attacker is there. There's number 26, Kokuka. Back and forth, as that was a good effort from Kokuka and Lavasseur. And into the keeper's hands it goes once more, as she seems to have this ball a ton tonight. LaSalle wins the 50. Down the far sideline. Tries to send it into Verana, who we know would love to have her hat trick. I'm sure of it. Kokuka will clear it his Lavasseur. Nice play there by Hogan. She'll make her way up the field. Butler on the far side. She'll try to cross one immediately off a defender of La Roche and out of bounds. We'll see a corner kick again for LaSalle, approaching probably their 5th corner kick of the game already, approaching halfway through the second half as well in the 43rd minute now. And the Knights have continued to dominate. Here's the corner. No one can get a head on it immediately. It will die down. Theriault back outside. Here's a shot off a defender. Still inside the box, though. Dangerous. Butler will get one out. Send one back in. Still bouncing around. Off a couple chests. Here's a shot, and I believe a handball will be called, or a foul, as well as a free kick for the Flames. Down the far sideline. Cutting in. Leader. Battling with the right back. La Rochelle trying to work it, but Verana trying to cut inside the box. Leader. And a good clearance there by Kokuka to get that out. Substitutions coming into this game for both teams. I believe it's a pair for both teams. Just to switch things up here. Get some new looks on the field as we'll have another goal kick as Martin will be the taker. She'll play it short to that left side. Butler reads it again. It's been a play that Butler's been able to read many times, and it will result in a corner. As getting back to kick that out will be Chantel Kokuka. So the corner taker, Sarah Standen, will send it in. It's near side, bouncing around, slowly rolls for Gannett. And if Gannett can get this out quickly, they have numbers up top. We'll see what they could do with freshly subbed in. That's number 16, who was up there in the striker position, looking to transition quickly. Haley Goudon. Here's a throw-in. Lapointe looks for Guindon. It gets sent all the way back to the back line. Slowing things down is Gagnon. Goudon battling for it. Butler will have it. She'll just send it into the box. A nice touch there. Can't panic, but LaSalle will take it over, and that's a good touch to get that out of bounds. That's number 6 who was able to clear that. And it will result in a corner. That's Danica LaRoche. So we'll have another corner incoming for LaSalle. Sent in. Oh, gets on a foot immediately. The foot of Nora Hogan. But just wide it goes. That was a great opportunity for the Knights, who haven't converted on a corner yet this morning. But just missed wide there. Martin likes to play them short, and she will again. And Butler's just reading them. It's kind of getting obvious what she's looking to do. Off of Martin and out of bounds it goes. So we'll have another corner upcoming for the Black Knights. Just repeating corner after corner after corner. The Flames really struggling with the pace of the Knights. And we'll await the corner once more. Standen will send it in. Near side. Out of bounds it goes. Standen will get another opportunity, I believe, from the corner flag. So our next game will also be from Pool D, as we've do the first 3 games here from Pool D. We'll see all teams, including a team we've already seen in Bishop McDonald. They'll play Holy Trinity Secondary School from the LOSSA in our next game at 11:30. You won't want to miss it, as we'll bring you all of your AA girls OFSAA action here from Richardson Stadium here today. Out of bounds, that one's sent. So these two teams come in ranked the 4th and the 5th seed from Pool D. And while we saw 2 other teams, that was Garneau and Bishop McDonald, that I mentioned earlier, in our first game of the day, it was a dominant victory by Bishop McDonald. I believe 4-0 was the final score. And that is your number 1 seed and your number 2 seed in that pool. Here's the cross. Inside the box, there's a player there, and it just rolls wide. Wow, a huge block in front of the net there by a defender. Just to deflect that wide, I believe that was Des Leal in front of the net. Maybe, no, I don't, maybe. Pardon, I think it was actually number 19 in front of the net. Nonetheless, still goes wide. We remain at 3-0. 11 minutes to go before we reach full time. This one crossed in, close, but not close enough, as it just goes out of bounds. And we'll have 3 substitutions coming to this game for the Flames. Sophia Neal, Caitlin Bangs, and finally Audrey Stevens will all check into this game. See what Martin's going to do with this one. Ends up on the foot of Leader. Leader trying to cut in. She wants a goal. And that one's sent to the corner. Leader will get to it first. Not really challenged. Kakulka will come all the way back from the striker position and cut that one off. And so some substitutions now from the LaSalle side. It's both these teams just getting some fresh legs in. Got number 8, Denon McDowell, as well as Erica Millward, and finally number 12, Lorraine Deslille, a goal scorer here this morning. Here's the throw-in. They'll take their time. And now here's the big cross right to the goal. It takes a bad bounce, and oh, that just goes wide. It'll be a corner. But that's probably one of the better case scenarios, as that dangerously could have ended up in the back of the net. And so LaSalle will have probably approaching double digits in the amount of corners they've had. They've taken a lot, especially here in the second half. Here's the cross. Close to the net. Bunch of heads around. Gets on one noggin, but will just be sent wide. And so we'll have a goal kick. The Knights continue to keep the Flames in at least their own 30-yard box, maybe 40 yards. Just really doing a really good job of keeping their lines so tight and just predicting a lot of these passes that the Flames are trying to commit and just outpacing them, honestly. Playing with a lot of pace, a lot of poise. This one sent into the box. Another opportunity, and the Flames aren't able to get it out. Butler will take it on the near side. Looking at all of our options, that's something they've done well, is when they get the ball, LaSalle looks up, looks at all their options, all the outlet passes, and they make it happen. Rather than they make an outlet to the middle or down the line and try a cross. And they've also been excellent at reading these passes from the goal kicks. This one sent out. Top of the box, Verana will try to win that. Nice win, though, by the Flames, and they'll try to get it out, but it won't go too far. And just a shot right back in and out of bounds. We'll have another goal kick here. 2 more substitutions for the Flames. Just kind of rotating through everybody. As coming back onto the field, we'll have number 26, Emma Lavasseur, as well as number 23, Dina Chilton. And so if I'm the Flames here, especially they like to go short. You really need to spread out. Either you can't really be at the top of the box because they seem to turn the ball over a lot at the top of the box, and then LaSalle has an opportunity to shoot. If I'm the center backs, or especially the out backs, the left backs and the right backs, I'm getting right to the side of the goals, using the corners. Because that would be the easiest place to break out, is you can go up the wing. You have outlets inside. You can even switch it to the other side of the field if you want. You just have a lot more space out there, as it just seems like the back line. There's a good play. So Martin recognizes they play it to the corner, and unfortunately, the left back wasn't there, but you could see if a left back was there and that pass was effective, all the time and space that the player would have been enough time to make a play. And that's something that the Flames haven't had throughout this game. Time to make a play. And so with 6 minutes left to go, we'll see if the Flames could adjust. Obviously, they would love to end the game strong, as you got to play the little moments instead of the big picture. This one's sent to lots of space for the Flames. Nice ball. Gets past one. Just fired all the way up by Lavasseur. Nice play, looking for Kakuka as she's upfield. Nice pace there from number 17, Nicole Kakuka. And the line standing strong, the offensive line. Here's Kakuka on the offense. Tries to find her fellow striker up the field. And the Knights trying to transition out. Fires that one into Chantel Kakuka. Inside the LaSalle box. Can the Flames put on pressure? This is what they need right now. Turned over. Kakuka gets a foot on it. searching for it, and it's played outside. The Knights will look to break out of their own end. A great opportunity for the Flames as they were able to transition very effectively. Jasmine Kukuka, Chantel Kukuka, battles for that one. Here's Nicole Kukuka, back and forth. This ball going team for team here in the midfield and fired in. We'll see the chase. Here comes Nicole Kukuka, if she could put on the pace. And she's been running around nonstop these last couple of minutes. Probably a little bit burnt out. Not able to make it there in time. And sent out of bounds off of LaSalle foot. It will be a Flames throw. Back into the midfield. They'll start the transition. Looks for Butler down the line. What a beautiful ball. Butler's all alone. Trying to make it 4-0. Great save. Rebound is there, but grabbed up and sucked in is Trista Gannett. That was a grade A opportunity for LaSalle, but even better save by the keeper. Chipped over one. Nice skillful play. Down the line with some pace. Still has the ball. Looks to cross it, just taking her time. Martin will get a foot on it. It bounces out. It's Verana. Verana tries a shot. Gets around one. Still with possession. Still has it. Now she'll cross in. And out of bounds it goes. We'll have another corner for LaSalle in the final 3 minutes here of Game 2 of AA Girls OFSAA Soccer here at Richardson Stadium. Both teams are now showing up for our next game, getting ready to go. As I said, that will be an 11:30 kickoff in approximately, 23 minutes as of right now. This one sent high and far. The head is good. In the back of the net it goes. It's a 4-0 LaSalle game. An elite header. I believe that's the second of the night, of the morning, for Lorraine Deslille, as she was just planted inside of the box and put a head on it. That's all she needed. Her second of the game. It's 4-0 for the Knights. Here come the Black Knights once more. 2 players on hat-trick watch now if they really want to push for it. And out of bounds it goes. That will go off of Sophia Neal. So we'll have a throw-in for the Knights. They'll try to get it in quickly, but the ref will say, let's back it up a little bit here, girls. Took a little bit too far up the field, so I believe it's going to be turned over, It's going to be a Flames throw on the near side, maybe a throw violation. Butler will take a touch. Finds Deslille. Beautiful ball to Butler. Butler will try the cross in, and a little bit too much forward momentum as that one goes out of bounds. In the final minute now of this one between the Flames and the Black Knights. This one played short. Deslille takes a touch inside. Looking for the hat trick off the right leg of the keeper and out. Crossed in. Deslille, one more opportunity. That one won't be effective. Blocked inside the box. And they'll work it slowly but surely outside and cleared away. Butler will be first to it. Has some space. She'll cross it in. One touch. Bouncing around. It's there for somebody. And they lob it over the net. At the net. That was Alexis Verana, who was also, I believe, on hat-trick watch. So that one will miss wide. The 60-minute mark has hit. We'll see how much added time, if any, The referee decides inside the box, an opportunity for LaSalle to add one more. It's still there for the taking, and they'll add it. And it's a hat trick for Alexis Verana at the final whistle. It's a 5-0 final score as the LaSalle Black Knights win it over the Theriault Flames. Such a strong showing for the Black Knights. They were in the offensive end for about probably 98% of the game. And the Flames put up a good effort just getting in front of balls. They faced 17 shots, and they really did a good job of just clearing it in desperation scenarios. It could have been a lot more if it wasn't for those desperate situations where you just put everything on the line, get your body in front of it, and just go all out and get it out of danger. Good effort from both these teams. It will be the last time we see them today here at Richardson Stadium. We'll take a look where they play later today, as they will make their way over to another field for other games. LaSalle will have a game against Garneau, who we saw in our first game of the day. And the Flames will play Holy Trinity, who we'll see at our next game. So don't go anywhere. The LaSalle Black Knights take it 5-0 over the Flames. I've been Jacob Ewing. We'll see you very, very soon in 18 minutes for Holy Trinity against Bishop McDonald. Thank you for watching.